I know everything looked like it's been done to this house, but this is a situation where an investor bought it and didn't estimate certain costs right, and so they ended up not being able to complete it. And so we're gonna take a walk around the house, and I'm gonna point out some things so that you guys could be mindful of the things that you need to look at. When you see wooden windows, you know that they need to be replaced, because now everybody wants double hung or sliders, vinyl windows. You always want to pay attention to how the grade is coming towards the house. If you can see the roof, you definitely want to do a visual inspection. So like on this roof, everything has already been replaced. If you see uneven boards, shingles peeling up, or discoloration, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have to replace your roof. So the main goal is, when you're the buyer, you wanna try to find everything that you can find, because when you switch and then you become the seller, when you're trying to sell a property, you're gonna go through a couple different inspections. So like if you got a unit that's old on the outside, and you need to change this, 9 times out of 10, you gotta change the furnace. Definitely wanna take pictures, and then those same pictures you can send to contractors, because some people can give you some estimates by looking at pictures. Come on, let's go on. So you got the key? Be conscious of different smells. Like when y'all walk through this door, like what did y'all smell? Yeah, damn, yeah. You smell water issues, so those things that you want to definitely be mindful of. And you also want to pay attention to all of your big ticket items. So you covered the windows. The next thing is the foundation and the sump pump. And then the next thing would be the furnace and the electric panel. So y'all always want to definitely come into the utility room. Like if you miss that stuff and then you go into the loan, like that stuff can definitely put you out of business. Like this house is vacant, so you can see everything for the most part. But when you run into situations where people are dealing with hoarder situations, where there's a lot of furniture, clothes, just stuff you just need to automatically add 15 to 20,000 on. You definitely supposed to have some GFIs and some outlets on this wall. So they did all of this work and didn't put the proper outlets. What you think happened when the inspector came through? Once your contractors have been paid, it's very hard to get them to come back out to the job, because by the time you finish the work and then you put it on the market, 30 days might have passed. Know that contractor then took another deposit and is on another job. You gotta bust up all this good work. You're either gonna have to cut drywall in the back. You're gonna have to do something. You know what I'm saying? So who's gonna be responsible for that expense? Yeah, you are. So that's why you gotta make sure on the front end that you covering everything. Take people with you and pull, partners in that know what's going on, so that y'all won't make these mistakes. Because it definitely hurts to lose money, especially when you fresh into the game. So it's always best to take somebody that knows with you. Like when you're looking at the house before you submit your offer, and when you see that additions have been added, you could call the county and ask them, was there any permits pulled on this property? And they'll tell you right over the phone. I mean, you gotta be mindful, because if you start working it and you pull permits, and then they did some stuff that's not up to code, you're gonna have to bring it up to code. Everything is it's a solution to everything, but it's like, what's the cost factor associated with it?